Hello, hello, hello. So, am I live? If I am live, then I hope somebody will at least join me. And if not, then I am happy for you to watch this on the playback. Now, what do I want to talk about today? It's all about helping you to find a niche, what to start your YouTube channel in 2026 or before the end of 2025. If you're a woman over the age of 40, then this is a topic for you. It is aimed for you, aimed at you, for you to be able to start your YouTube channel. So, how did I find my own niche? I think I'd like to talk about that for a moment. I found that I was supporting a friend of mine. I always sort of found that I was always encouraging her to start her own YouTube channel. And every time we had a telephone conversation, I was always picking at her strengths, trying to encourage her, trying to inspire her, trying to motivate her. So I constantly found that I was urging her towards this idea of starting a YouTube channel. And one day I sat down and thought, if I'm trying to inspire somebody, I might as well go for the idea, take my own advice so that at least I can be a good role model for this person I'm trying to inspire. So I decided to start a YouTube channel. And then I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to talk about? Because she was always asking me what she was going to talk about as well. And even though I was able to pick out all our strengths, the things I know she's already doing in her life that people are making money off of on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, I found that I was at a crossroad in terms of determining what should be my own niche. So at that point in time, when I thought to take my own advice, I thought, okay, if this is what I have been sharing with my friend, I'm sure she's not the only one. There are other people in the world who are stuck at they want to do this thing, they want to make money, they want to be able to change their lives, but they don't know the niche for them to do. They don't know what it is they want to talk about online. And I always find that the best niche is what you're already doing in your life so that you're not creating more work for yourself, but also it is the one where you have the least amount of barriers or excuse to get into, to start. So you give yourself or you place yourself in a position where you absolutely have no excuse but to start. So I decided that was going to be my niche. Initially, I started with hair because obviously I've got hair on my head and I love to style my hair. But very quickly, I made some hair videos, not showing my face, wearing face mask, of course, because that was roundabout when we had the pandemic. Then I very quickly learned that if I'm going to be styling my hair, I would be suffering a lot of hair breakages just to be able to film hair videos. I don't know how I would do those videos, sort of survive it, because I just couldn't bear to be seeing my hair break as a result of so many styles that I had to do every single week. So I dumped that idea. I didn't delete the videos, they're still on my channel, but I created lots of different styles. I was using another lady's channel as inspiration. So she had Caucasian long straight hair, and I was trying to recreate, well, I recreated some of her styles for on a natural hair, which is my hair. So when I finished that niche, when I was done with it, I then decided, what did I move into? Okay, daily vlogs. I did a couple of daily vlogs. They were silent videos. I wasn't showing my face. I would include my thoughts while editing and then I'll post them because why not? They served as diary for me to watch back on, and they were actually fun for me to do. I loved and enjoyed it. And then on another channel, bear in mind, I was on maternity leave from work, so I had so much time on my hands. I was always going to the stores. So I had another channel. I started that channel, and it was a virtual shopping channel. I saw that there were a couple of YouTube channels that were sort of delivering on that niche. So I would go into my regular Aldi store or my Sainsbury's store, your regular grocery store. And little did I know that at that point in time, there were people who were interested in that niche. So every 2 to 3 days in a week, I would pop into the store to buy groceries. And then I would realize that there were product rotation. Yes, new products came into the store and they will move products around in order for you to sort of see those videos, so to see those products. So there were spotlights products and there were special buy products. So when I go into the store, I would film them without talking, just film them, place music on it, and then post it out. And they were getting views. But what I realized, again, so many lessons, is that it wasn't sustainable for me, even though I enjoyed walking a lot. I can work for Africa. You don't need to pay me for that. However, it wasn't sustainable because you needed to push more videos out, for the sole reason that those videos were time sensitive. Because by the time you go back into the store 2 to 3 days later, so for instance, Aldi used to do a product rotation every Thursday and Sundays. So you have to make sure you catch those videos on those days so that your audience can then view them, and if they wanted to buy the products they will simply go to the nearest Aldi and pick up those products. So I did that and then realized, no, this is not going to last me for a very long time. I couldn't do it for a very long time. The lady that I modeled a channel that I modeled myself against was dropping videos every single day, back to back, back to back. And I was like, no, I'm going to burn out. I'm pushing a buggy or a pram and I'm heading to the store. This is going to burn me out fast. So I decided to dump that channel and then I started something else on that channel anyway. But on this channel, after the vlogs, the daily vlogs, I think I sort of now sat down and thought, okay, if I'm doing this for my friend, I might as well start creating sort of some life inspirational talks. So anything that spoke to me during my days while I go to work or things I notice about women in their 40s, then I would talk about it. So more like inspirational pieces and life lessons without showing my face. So I would film just showing this part of my body down and just talking. I got good at it because I was comfortable. I didn't have to use a script at any point in time after a while. But of course, with YouTube, you will get lazy and life will life. It will throw you curveballs and then you get into old habits. However, one comment that I got from, I think her name is Joe Malone. Is it Joe Malone? I think so. Midlife and Beyond with Joe Blackwell. That's her name. A wonderful, wonderful woman. She left this sweet comment for me saying she would subscribe. However, she can't wait for me to show my face because she truly enjoys my videos, and therefore she would be waiting until one day when I decide to show my face. And that comment left me in tears, so to speak, that I decided that from then on I would then show my face. And it wasn't much of a big deal, to be honest with you. Once you've overthought the idea of putting yourself out there, once when you only need to do it once, and that's it. So yes, and here I am. I did a face review and I started. Obviously, over 470 something people watch my videos or come across my channels and you subscribe. So if you do happen to watch this live, I hope you'll be able to join another live. I shall not make this too long because it's such an impromptu one. I did not plan it, but I hope it is engaging enough for you to at least comment on and to watch back. Now, I've been digressing. That was how I came onto my own niche in terms of motivating my friend to start our own YouTube channel. She still hasn't started, so which is why I'm still going. I am going to keep finding niches, and I've set myself a goal of 100 videos to find various niches, examples to show her and probably people out there that you can actually do this. This is for women in their 40s, from 40 to 50. If you're in your 40s, you definitely need to have a YouTube channel. It will do you a world of good. I can't believe I've been talking for this long and I'm not using a script. Not because all the time I do use a script, but part of what I deliver here do have prompts. So today I wanted to let you know, wanted to share with you that it is quite easy to find a niche. You just simply need to be self-reflective. Be willing to take time out to sit with yourself, enjoy your own company for a while, get some quiet space and look at what is going on in your life. If there is something that you do on the daily or very regularly, That is what should be your niche. Or if there is something that you're extremely passionate about, you can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it without a script. Please, that is your niche. It doesn't matter if somebody has done it before, even if they haven't. You can make money on this platform doing it. I'm not being paid by YouTube. However, I am doing it from a motivational aspect, in that there are non-monetary benefits that come with starting a YouTube channel, especially if you're in your 40s, you're pre-menopausal or you're going through menopause. It doesn't matter. I think this is an amazing platform. Once you are able to see yourself back, you will start to enjoy listening to your own voice. You start to enjoy watching yourself back. You start to fix your own posture and how you show up for yourself in the place of work, but also in the world. So we are going to be using TikTok today to find a niche for you. If you are on TikTok, then that's great. If you're not on TikTok, now is the time for you to go and join. But I would say, I will caveat it for you by saying that consume responsibly. That is one thing you want to do. You want to make sure that you are producing less than you're consuming. So if you're consuming content, make sure that you are consuming with a producer mindset, in the sense that if you consume a 1 hour video, you should be able to take lessons away from those videos. And that is why I think podcasts are very useful. If you're somebody who listens to podcasts or watches podcasts a lot, that is a way to start a YouTube channel. That's idea number one. Or maybe let's make it number two, because TikTok wasn't number one. So TikTok we're going to go back to, but podcasts, they are incredible. If you take lessons away from it, that is your own unique perspective. Because let me tell you, 4 people or 5 people can watch the same podcast and you will all come away with different lessons. It will speak to you in so many different ways. And those perspective, those unique views is what the rest of the world wants to know, because your view is unique to you as a result of the life experience that you've got, your childhood, the way you are, your position in your family, the type of jobs you've had in your life. Those are the things that informed those perspective for you. Now back onto TikTok. I recently found a lady on TikTok, and all she does, her name is Ask Philippa. I'm not sure if this will show. You can see I had to take a screenshot. She is Ask Philippa, and that is a page on TikTok. What does Philippa do? I'm going to play some of it. I hope this is not going to be copyrighted by YouTube, but if it does, then it's fine. So all Philippa does is that she reads people's letters.
I'm in my 30s, have a great life and a supportive, wealthy husband and a good paying job myself. I hosted a barbecue for the girls and talked about our cruise.
So
my
now I am going to mute her and then fast forward her videos, because she shares life advice. That is what she gives. You can find anything. People don't have to write to you. You can go on ChatGPT and put in the problems that probably 30 something, single 30 something year olds are facing or are having at this current time. Let it come up with 10 different scenarios for you, 10 different stories, 10 different letters for you, and you will find that is your starting point. Sit down and give yourself grace. Sit down and think about what advice you would give that person if they were paying you. That is all you need to do. Now we're going to listen to Philippa again.
Connection doesn't come from trying to impress other people. Share your vulnerabilities. Have you got any vulnerabilities, Kevin? No, I didn't think so. Hit follow and let me know what you think in the comments.
Can you see? Did you hear that? So I came across her channel and I thought, no, I have to share this. This is a niche that a woman over the age of 40 can definitely do. That is the. Sorry, I'm trying to. Can I. See? That is Ask Philippa. That is a niche that you can definitely jump on. Once you get onto TikTok and you have your consumer mindset turned off, and you can turn on your producer mindset, you are in great company already. You are in great company. And I'm going to go onto TikTok and share with you a couple of things that you can do. If you're somebody who's good putting on your lashes, why are you not online doing the same thing, teaching other people? This is Tony Tone on TikTok, right? Let's go next. This is an affiliate. They're simply selling us lights. You can do the same thing. There are so many niches. You can react to people's stories on TikTok. I'm not going to watch this all the way, but if you can react to a story, then why not? You should be able to react to a story. There's so much that you can learn on TikTok. So much. Let me share this with you. So, this is one, right? If you change, sorry. I'm a firm believer that being. Oh, I've lost it. Okay. So, that is it. And then if we flip, that's the new her. Yeah. What makes you think you can't react to this and share your thoughts? That is a niche on TikTok. You can easily do that and react. Then one time, I think I remember watching this lady, this one coming up, Queen Ragma. I remember watching her and I thought, that is a niche. Do you know what she does? She takes a deep dive into any topic that crosses her timeline on TikTok or on YouTube. And she goes on to either AI, ChatGPT, or Google and does a thorough research about it and comes back to tell us on TikTok. Why can't she do that? And now she's become disgustingly educated. Room is the most attractive thing you can be. So here are some little ways to become that person and become disgustingly educated. The most obvious, but also the most important. Read every day. Read difficult things. Read things that force you to reread the same paragraph 5 times. Annotate them. Look things up. Don't just read things that you already enjoy, and read things across every discipline: philosophy, physics, art history, mythology, economics. See, the more you learn, the less you know. That's just it. I love her. If you can react to content on TikTok without getting copyrighted, now I can tell you about this lady without playing her content to you. But you can react to that. That is, that's a niche right there for you. You know, if you are an African. Guys, you lot up. Listen, I'm just a messenger, don't shoot me. Go to your TikTok. There are so many. What is transit love exchange? I've seen so many TikToks. Your hips should move like butter, not like a rusty door hinge. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but stretching isn't going to get you there. What will help is building a usable capacity in your end ranges. And I know that sounds scary. Can you react to that? That's YouTube. That's a niche on YouTube for you. I also follow a lady who has an interesting niche. Let me show you this one. Oh, where about it? Can I find her now? What's her name? Basically, what she does is she doesn't even have to do too much research. She gets tagged on people's videos and she reacts reading the comments. Have you ever seen that? Reacts reading the comments under people's videos, and it's just amazing. Her laughter makes me laugh. It's it's incredible because I have just never seen that before. And she's so good. She really is so good.
I want you to pick 3 random videos in your gallery.
Also, can you do this? Vitamins people need in their 30s. Can you see? Vitamins for men. You can research that and come and share with people on YouTube. That is a niche.
Girls, it's time to get rich. Stop playing. It is time to get so laser focused on getting rich. Look, we've all mastered.
Be a motivational speaker.
Look, I know this isn't planned.
Be a motivational speaker.
So much
Whatever it is,
mother of the bride in this outfit.
whatever it is that speaks to you is speaking to other people as well.
It's day 2 of me getting into the best shape of my life, and while I may be adequately fed and watered, my motivation is remarkably low. But I've admitted
Isn't that
to the
an
internet and all of my clients that I'm doing this, so here I am, demonstrating that a problem shared is not in fact a problem halved. We're doing a big full workout today, which is code for health and sadism, because ultimately we know that your grip strength is directly linked to how long you're going to live, but I resent the fact that I know that. And while I'm tackling these 4 heavy exercises, which mimic everything that I need to do in everyday life, the irony is not lost on me that I'm also practicing tidying away, which is something I absolutely do not do at home.
Everything you do every single day is a niche. You just simply need to record it. What recording it does is that it helps you build a library, a digital library of your life. That is one amazing thing. If anybody is here, you can join me and say hello. You can join me and say hello in the chat. So it helps you build a digital library of your life. You have something to look back on, you have something to leave behind, but also it helps you compare yourself to yourself. That's reason number 2. You're able to compare your yesterday with your today with your tomorrow. It's you against you. And that I think is a fantastic thing. If I have to think of lesson number 3, would be that, well, in a year's time, you could be making money from this. So why not? Right? Absolutely. Why not? Now, on to the next video.
Airport. So about a year ago, I was coming back from a quick trip, and the only thing I had clean in my bag was this long dress. So I was like, okay, this is a little different from what I normally wear, but that's all I got, so let's rock with it. So I get to the airport, I'm on the Sky train.
She's telling us why you should be dressed to the airport.
Feminine energy.
It's amazing. Teach women what they need to know. It could be women in your age group, it doesn't matter. But until I come your way again next time, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. It will be the end of our life on YouTube, and I hope that you can go on TikTok and find a niche for you as well. Until next time, stay amazing. Bye bye.